Now it's your turn to get free advice from the dentist. Dr. E.Hyman is here to answer any questions you may have about your family's teeth. The number to call, 1-800-807-8255. Good morning.
Good morning, Cindy.
We have seen his handiwork already this morning, so let's get to your questions. Jean is on the line from Whitsitt. Good morning, Jean.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I have it's the gum around this tooth that's behind the canine tooth. The canine tooth and the tooth behind it has crowns.
Yes.
And I've had irritation on that one tooth ever since it was crowned. It's not the tooth itself, it's just the gum around it. It stays sore. And I went back to my doctor and he did a cleaning up around it. And I've used mouthwash with Oragel mouthwash and the salt water and done everything, and it's not going away.
Okay. Gene, I'm sorry that that's going on. That you took the time and investment to keep the tooth with a crown. We appreciate that. If the gum hadn't healed around it, a couple things could be going on. You could be allergic to the material that they used, and it just may be that there's an issue under the gum line where a little gum procedure needs to be done so that there's more space there for you to keep it clean. So I would go back to your dentist again and just ask them to take a second look, or have you go see a periodontist, a gum specialist, so they could evaluate it and see what's appropriate for you.
Let's go to Judy in Asheboro who has a question. Good morning, Judy.
Good morning. How are you?
Blessed. How about you?
Pretty good. We'd like for Dr. Hyman, if he could, explain to some of us elderly people that have false teeth about relining. People tells us we can have them reline. We don't exactly know what reline is. I mean,
right.
You know, and you only had your teeth like maybe 4 years. Is it worth having them relined, or do we have to have new set made, or what?
Right. And I appreciate you calling. Certainly, when a denture doesn't fit like it used to, people's mouths change all the time. So their choices, you can have a soft reline, which is an interim procedure for you to get used to the new configuration. You can have a hard acrylic reline, which basically redoes the pink part, and that ought to make a big difference. Or you could speak to your dentist and see, are you a candidate to have a couple dental implants made? With dental implants, they could lock onto your denture, and then you would be amazed at the quality of life that you would have with that. So I would go back and see your dentist and talk to them and see why have the gums shrunk down, why has the bone changed, and what are some choices that are appropriate for you.
Okay, let's go to Elsie. Good morning, Elsie. What's your question?
Good morning. My question is, a few years ago I had a crown put on, and now because of insurance purpose I had to change dentists, and this dentist is saying I have like a gray ring around that gum area and that I should have that crown taken off and put a new one on. And I'm wondering, is that my only option?
Right. When you see gray around a tooth like that, it can be two choices. It may be the material that they chose, if there was gold underneath the ceramic, underneath the porcelain, or if there's a dark line, it may be that there's cavity there. So that is something to discuss with your dentist. Is it just the gold underneath the gum line? Or if in fact, if it's cavity, then the crown's got to be taken off and it has to be redone. And I know that's not an exciting thought. I would also want to know, why did it change? Why did it leak? Did you grow up with well water? Do you not use fluoride? Are you not brushing, flossing well? Because it's a frustration for all of us in dentistry, and we do something and it doesn't last a long time, and it's certainly frustrating for the patients.
Let's go to Andrea in Winston-Salem. Good morning, Andrea.
Good morning.
What's your question?
I wanted to find out what the technology is that allows you all to see under, say like I had 2 crowns, or 3 crowns done, but I had, I guess, bacteria growing up under 2 of them, and the dentist was able to see that with, I guess, some type of new technology.
Right. Again, tremendous frustration for us when crowns fail, when we see that there's cavities going on. When patients ask, how can you really tell there's cavity there? X-rays can show us changes that are going on. We also have this technology called Diagnodent, which is a little laser cavity detecting device that you can set at the margin of a restoration. It can show changes. We also have an intraoral video camera, which can blow the tooth up 40 times the size so you can see it. So modern dentists have a lot of different ways to show there are changes going on. We have a cavity detecting stain, a dye that we can paint around the tooth, and it can stain cavities as well. So I'd go to your dentist and just say, if there's changes going on, just show me and tell me what my choices are.
All right, good information this morning. Great questions this morning, too. Thanks for coming.
Good to be back. Thank you.